If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get the latest from ETB Boxing. Perfect. Find out at the end of this video how you can win a $100 Amazon gift card. ETB Boxing, here to talk a little bit about Mr. Davis and Mr. Ruiz. Got it on last night. We all know what happened, and if you don't, well then Tank Davis knocked out Ruiz in the first round. You know, I didn't think anyone gave Ruiz a chance. The reason why is because his original opponent was supposed to be Abner Mares. That was going to be more of a compelling fight. I still think Davis may have taken it, but you never know. With the Robert Garcia camp, they're known to put good game plans and make a fight out of something that shouldn't have been. A la Floyd Mayweather versus Maidana. A la Floyd Broner versus Maidana, and Mikey Garcia versus Broner. I think I think everyone thought that was a 50-50 fight, and we saw how Mikey Garcia dominated. Anyway, back to the fight. Tank Davis just did what he had to do, man. He took out Ruiz in the first round. He was just too strong, for that cat, and that's all she wrote. I think it was more exciting the hype up to it, because originally it was supposed to be Mares. Then Mares came out with a detached retina injury, which nobody believed. But then Mares came out with a video kind of showing that it was legit. So no, it happens in boxing, and it's unfortunate for both of them. I think both of those fighters had something really to gain with that fight. We'll start with Tank Davis. Or Gevonta, for those who don't know why, want to know his full name. Gevonta Davis, I think that fight was a big step in opposition. It was going to show, really highlight his skill sets with somebody who's, a real fighter, who's proven, who's got skill sets, who's somewhat of a threat. I don't think anyone thought Mares was going to win, but it would have been interesting just to see them go at it and just kind of see those skill sets that we all know that Davis has. Because Davis has been just knocking out everyone, and that shows how talented the guy is. But in boxing, like everything else, once you start showing that you can be special, people want to see you step up. And Gevonta Davis, I think he went a long time without a fight, and so I think, when you see someone so special and got skill sets like a guy like Davis, we want to see him challenge himself. And I think the boxing fans get a little bit, come on, step it up. We want to see what you got, and we want to prove, we want to see if you're the real deal. And I think that's what this Mares fight was going to be. It was going to show Gevonta Davis, what he was about, and if he's the real deal. Because he hasn't fought. Let's just be honest. He hasn't fought anyone like that. And you shouldn't. In your early career, you should build it up. You should build it up. You should build it up. And we all knew Davis had something special. And this is the fight that was going to show, what level he was really at. And, because you can have skill sets until you get into the ring with someone that has some skill sets too. And that's just the bottom line if we're going to be non-biased. Now with Mares, this was Mares' time to show, he still had something special in him. This was his fight to say, hey, I'm still in the game. I still got something to prove, and that I'm still someone to be dealt with. And that's what this fight was all about. And that's why people were so surprised that he took the fight, because it's a risky fight for Mares. His fight, obviously. And so when he decided to take the fight, I don't think many people gave him a chance, but again, this was Mares' fight to show, like, hey, I'm still here. Mares is still a name to be dealt with, And I think if Mares, I don't think he would have won. But you never know. It's boxing, and that's the beautiful thing about boxing. That's why we watch the sport, because of that. Anyway, even if Mares wouldn't have won, but if he would have made a decent fight out of it, then I think he still would have gotten that respect, and he still would have gotten that, like, hey, man, Mares is still someone to be dealt with. And that's why it was going to be such a compelling fight. But we all know that didn't happen, and so we'll see. We'll see what's next for him after he gets his eye situation handled. And we'll see what's next for Davis. Hopefully his promotional company doesn't wait another year to give him another fight. We want to see this kid in the ring. And I think Gevonta Davis wants that too. He wants that too. I think he's hungry, and but I don't think 130 is where he's going to stay. I think we're already seeing that he's having difficulty making weight, and I only think that's going to get worse. So it's going to be interesting to see him go to 135. You know, I don't know how high he's going to be able to go, but we do know he comes in pretty heavy after he weighs in. So we're going to see what happens with him. But again, you didn't miss a lot. Davis did what he had to do. He takes out Ruiz in the first round, and we're going to see what happens. More to come from Gevonta Davis. I'm looking forward to seeing him getting in the ring. You know, I know a lot of people talked about him getting in with Lomachenko. I don't see that happening. But if it does, you know, that'd be a great fight to see. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Again, the fight for Mares and Davis didn't happen, so Ruiz came in and stepped in because of Mares' detached retina injury, and you know, nothing really happened exciting in the fight. Davis did what he had to do, but we'll see what happens. That's boxing, and that's all I got for this fight. Leave comments, you know, opinions. If you disagree with me with what I've said, say something. You know, I want to hear from you. I'm out. Okay, to enter into the $100 gift card giveaway, it's real simple. All you got to do after your comment, enter $100 gift card and you're in. Every time we cross 1,000 subs, I'll randomly select a winner. That's it. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to Exposing the Boxing channel, the unbiased boxing nation.
Perfect.